This guy, Captain.
Captain Cass, best man.
Oh, Captain Cass, the beautiful Swiss man.
He's the Captain Cass, as we call him here. He always buys cash right here. He always gets himself a case, Captain Cass.
So I think like he's the cargo king, eh?
He's the man.
What do you reckon of Captain Cass?
How's this?
Oh, he's legend.
He is. He's a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know, flowing mullet.
Have you ever been to India? Get this, India.
Am I just literally sitting on this?
How do you reckon I take the missus along? Now, first of all, we're quickly going to go to the West Field in front of us and going to pick up some flowers, which I nearly forgot about because I was too excited about Worlds and getting drunk. But yeah, I assume work comes first.
So what's the flowers for?
Then for the 4 seasons. So you're going to be holding them, and you're pretty much going to be going to cut the traffic in. Get your knees in, mate. There we go. Can't make a messenger dog go without being a fucking messenger. So, need to make at least one job to be a messenger. Hey.
I think you forgot your permit.
Yes, yeah, I'll pick it up as well. Hey there.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Concierge, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
So, I always rock up in here and I never have a crate. And I always steal it from that coffee place. So I'm just going to put that back. There we go. But right now I don't need a crate because I got you.
And then I realized that.
You're going to be holding it. Oh, fuck. So good. There's actually 2 of us. I'm saying, what are you doing, you fucking idiots? Sorry, mate. And then I kept it.
Does that shit happen all the time?
Yeah, heaps.
What kind of shit?
Just like people swearing at you, but you know, if you write like a fuckwit, like, you know, it's not a surprise. So I never get too salty about people screaming at me because, yeah, mostly cut somebody off. Like, that was definitely a red light, we just hit there. But, you know, it's all part of the job. Mostly I just blow a kiss back and yeah, sometimes I don't, but road rages are never really good. Oh look at this fuckwit! Oi mate! His name is Nathan. He's a funny boy. And now look at that fuckwit over there, there's another one. Oi mate! Both hands on the steering wheel please.
I got 2 bunches.
Alright.
He's got his helmet
Here
on
we
front,
go, they
yeah,
fucked him left, right and centre. I just need to make sure I'm not stacking it on the fucking tram tracks. Which one of my friends just did the other day, or like the other day. Like I actually only just saw him for the first time in after 3 months because he stacked it on the tram tracks and broke his collarbone and 3 ribs. Although I have to say he's like in his late 50s, so he's not really a young horse anymore, but fuck, yeah. It was actually good to see him, bless him. I fucking love the city. I grew up in a very small place in Switzerland. It was fairly rural, and somehow the city in Sydney just is probably like the same kind of like space than like my little town is. Like Sydney itself, like the city is really small, so I never really had issues navigating it, but just the buildings are so fucking tall. And there's a lot of business here, so it's really good being a messenger and having a company. There's so many things to deliver, like you just can do... Oh, let's go a bit back. Yeah, there's so many bits and bobs to deliver here. And yeah, I've been fairly enjoying my life. Sydney is amazing, the beaches are nice, the weather is absolutely stunning. Like I'm telling you, the sun is shining here 180 days a year. Which is not really the case in Switzerland. Everybody thinks in Switzerland the sun is shining all the time, but it's actually not the case. It's fucking rainy and misty, and yeah, that's kind of what drove me to Sydney, and also just kind of didn't want me to let go. Off to the Four Seasons we go. Delivering some flowers for a posh cat. Maybe best I'm just waiting outside here if that's the right way up. Just dropping off some flowers for 1614.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's another 10 schmackos in the bank account. That fucking... Alright, now we're going to go to one of my favorite buildings. There's been a lot going on lately, so whenever I feel a bit down or just want some space for myself, I'm heading there. And I felt it might be a good spot for an interview, so I don't really feel like all eyes are on me. And yeah, you also get to see my favorite spot in Sydney.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Which is an elevator, which sounds weird, but I'm telling you, you'll see what I mean when we're there. Wow, I'm taking you to a fucking elevator. Man, do you see why I always hang out here? It's amazing. Good views, free for use, and in winter when the sun sets fairly early, it's always quite cold and dark within all the buildings. So I was heading an elevator, press level 34, just like head a bit into the sun. I've been up here like, I don't know, I think I go up here once or twice a week, and I appreciate it every single time, because the city is really hectic, it's really loud, there's ambos, there's cops, there's like people walking onto the road, and there's like people like me just riding a bike, just like no regrets. And up here, you actually don't talk. It's just quiet. And sometimes when I just like need a bit of space for myself from the whole hectic lifestyle as a messenger, just come up here. One more. Just wasting energy for absolutely no fucking reason. Hell yeah, 2025. A red light fine and a no helmet fine, and you know, riding on a footpath. I mean, they're minor delicts. It's still a delict, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make a living. And it's just all fun and game. Unless something happens, you know, and it gets a bit more serious. But I suppose everyone that's in their 20s and 30s kind of like likes to push the boundaries, and yeah, it's a bit red hot probably, but haven't hit anyone yet, and the other way around. So I'm probably quite fortunate because a fair few of the messengers being hit or have hit people, and as I say, it's all fun and games till it's not. One of my mates kind of like did a bit of a silly goose thing and had to go to the emergency room, and I've got somebody working as a nurse, and they always told me if you actually go to an emergency room, the most likely thing to happen is actually not to recognize you person or like you mate, because they've been hit really badly. And that's actually kind of what happened to me. Like I look at him and I thought like, that's not my fucking mate. And then just looked close and I was like, oh nah, that is my fucking mate. And that was scary. And I do try to remind me of myself to be kind of like careful. But yeah, I don't know. Suppose it's just life. You got one life, you can rather live it like really carefully and then just get towards 60, 70 and be like, fuck, I missed out all those things I could have done. Or you just could be really silly and then just, yeah, kind of die young. I don't know. I just probably just try to walk in the middle in between, like being a bit silly, but also just make sure that this is not a computer game and I only have one life. But yeah. I never lock my bike. I always carry a knife and it's air tagged. Jump on.